Okay, hello.
Hello.
Good evening to one and all. Here we have another class with Dr. Neela Madhavi, who is very keen in learning. She is very friendly with her students and is interested in teaching and testing of English language. She has been handling English for many years very effectively in Little Flower institutions of Nalgonda. She has a lot of degrees to her credit: MA, MED, PGELT, PhD in ELT. And recently, she completed a 10-week course by Relo on academic writing and a 3-week course on Canvas, critical thinking, and a few others. She is ever open to learning. That is Dr. Neela Madhavi. Let's now welcome her to present a class on Nearpod. Okay, Madam.
Yes. Thank you, Balraju sir, the Secretary of ELTA Nalgonda, for having introduced me. At the very outset, I begin by thanking ELTA Telangana, who has made me capable of presenting Nearpod. It was ELTA Telangana who first introduced this Nearpod to me. I'm thankful to them and it is because of them that I'm able to disseminate my knowledge to all of you. I also thank ELTA Nalgonda and the Diet for coming out with an initiative to educate teachers, introduce all the ICT tools. At this, it is worth mentioning the part of Narendra Reddy sir, who has created this ICT Dunia. I was acquainted with him about 10 years back. Then itself, I knew that he showed signs of promise, and consistently he has shown signs of promise. I appreciate his zeal and his energy to learn and disseminate knowledge. I also appreciate the president of ELTA Nalgonda, Mr. Abbas sir, the General Secretary Balraju Konka sir, and all the presenters. I appreciate all the presenters for the knowledge and the way they have introduced each tool. And I hope I also do my part. Actually, this pandemic has tightened our relationship with technology. So we are bonded more with the technology in this times of pandemic. And I should say that we have all, to a minute extent, become software teachers, like the software engineers. And now, Narendra Reddy sir, I share my screen to present a tool, a student engagement tool called Nearpod, which is very near to my heart. And I'm sure it is going to be something which is also dear to all of you. I share the screen in order to uh, introduce this Nearpod through. Yes. So this is the logo we have for Nearpod. So it is a student engagement platform, and you can you have the freedom to present it either in a student-based manner, or it could be a direct interactive lesson. So, as said already, Nearpod is a student engagement platform, and this we can use for remote teaching. And also, once the pandemic is over, once we get back to the four walls of our classroom, even then we could use this Nearpod. Teachers can create presentations containing interactive activities like quizzes, polls, drawing boards, collaboration boards, and you can introduce images, videos, web content, and whatnot. This Nearpod, I think this, yeah. It is obstructing the screen, I suppose, the admittees. Yeah. So getting started with Nearpod. Like the routine, we always go directly to the website and we type in the browser nearpod.com, and we can join with our account in the capacity of a teacher. And students need not download the Nearpod account as such, just merely by clicking by typing join.nearpod.com. They can join with a code which you will see later. This Nearpod has an access to a huge library of resources, and this library is based on subject and topic. It is a subject and topic, and I should also say that it is graded on the class level, different class level, right from LKG to higher classes. You have this, and you have options. You have three options in Nearpod. One is lesson in Nearpod, one is lesson through Google Slides, and the other one is through videos. And once you explore it, you will find that this tool is very interactive because it has got lot of activities that we can do. And I'm sure you all would want to have a hands-on experience, and a hands-on experience is surely worth 1,000 words. So firstly, as I told you already, teachers sign in with Google account, and we have, of course, the paid versions and also the free versions. I think a free basic version is enough for us, and we would be given 50 MB space for the library. And as we use one, I think when we delete the other, we can get back to use the other videos and use the 50 MB space as and when we want according to our teaching. So you want a big impact of Nearpod, then you just have to explore it and you have to get creative. So with this, let us have an hands-on experience. And I would like to thank at the very outset everybody for being a part of this, and coming to queries that will automatically be at the end of the session. So I wind this up. Now let us go to Nearpod. So once, because I have already signed in, I now merely log on to Nearpod, and as you can see on my screen, it is bookmarked, so that I always bookmark the tools that I access quite frequently. And I already told you that Nearpod is near to my heart, and so I always keep it, bookmark it and keep it on my screen. So as a teacher, we log in with Google. As a teacher, we log in with Google. And this is how the dashboard appears. The dashboard of the Nearpod, this is how it appears. I'm sorry. So this is how the my throat is breaking because of the cough and cold. You will have to excuse me in between when I perhaps disturb you. Okay, so this is how the interface is, and here, as you can see, join a lesson. So students can join a lesson using a code, and then we have here my library. So this library is mine in the sense that when I go to the Nearpod library, as I told you previously, Nearpod library has got immense resources which we teachers can use. So my library is something which I have picked certain videos from Nearpod library and I have used it. So whatever I pick from the Nearpod library gets stored in my library. And so let us first of all learn how to create our own lessons. Actually, this Nearpod library is simply amazing because it is automatically created by experts. But to suit our students and to suit the topic that we are teaching, we can always create lessons in the Nearpod. So first we have here lessons in Nearpod, lesson in Google Slide, and then you have videos. Just keep chasing my cursor so that you understand better where exactly I am leading you to. So here it is lesson in Google Slides. So let us first start with this. So when I clicked it, you see how it is taking you to the Google Slides. So this is an add-on actually. Nearpod, this is a Nearpod add-on. Google Slide is an add-on to Nearpod. So you just click on the file and then you go to open. Click on open. And then you can upload the slides from your slide deck. So as a teacher, we usually make slides that are appropriate to the lesson. I already told you previously that I have already made a slide on parts of speech. So let us upload it. When you click on the upload button, you get here, select a file from your device. So click that one on. And then you see here you have your downloads and you can just select the one you want to teach. So in our case, let us take the parts of speech, we open it. And as we do it, you see that from our downloads, it is getting uploaded. So you see how it is being uploaded. On the right, you find all my Google Slides, and on the left, you find my Google Slides. And if you go on to this add-on button, so can you all see on the menu bar, the add-ons? So you just click on the add-ons and immediately you get here Nearpod. So you open the Nearpod and you can see it working. It's loading. Yes, now that it is loaded, you have lots of activities that you can introduce. So you can just add an audio to your slides, or you can add a BBC video to your slides, or you can see for an activity. Actually, this is a student engagement platform. So usually students may not be very attentive when we are taking a session. So it is better to keep them engaged with the one activity or the other. So you just say, children, this is just to brush up your memory, the parts of speech, and you say, just remind them that all the nouns are naming words. They are the names of people, places, animal, things, and you see Nagarjuna Sagar is the name of a place. You think of some more. So we just go on with the slides, and sometimes you may not be sure whether children are listening or not. So pronouns are words used in the place of nouns, like he is funny, she is pretty, they are happy. And then you can just go to the adjectives. And suppose at this point you want to um, um, uh, uh, test and see whether students are interested, then just add this collaborative board. Add a collaborative board to your slide. And then you can enter a topic here and write parts of speech. And then you can enter a description saying, describe IPL using an adjective or two. So this is important. You know, now that it is the cricket season, you try to assign them something which interests them, then automatically you see when they do that, they come out with a lot many adjectives. And see the theme, for example, this is called as a collaborative board. The board which we saw here, this is called as a collaborative board, and you have various themes here. See, you can choose a style. If you click on this, you get the blue screen. If you want a blackboard, you can. So it depends on what you intend to use. So it's all up to you. You can choose a theme, and then you can come down, scroll down, and as you scroll down, you see the save button. It is very mandatory that you use the save button. It's not like your Google Slides, which automatically gets saved. It's very important that you do this. Once you save, it is there. Mm, did I save it? One second. It should have been added to our left. Yeah, yeah. So you can find here on the left, right? Do you see the collaborative board here on the left? So that is where our collaborative activity gets loaded. Then you see verbs are action words. The boy is reading, the little fellow is shouting with joy. Uh, and then you have the adverbs, the children are playing merrily. So suppose you want to add one more, you can also add, see you here I want to tell you that this collaborative board is where you write something. You also have something to draw. uh, um, uh, so for example, you have prepositions, so you can just ask somebody to draw, to depict something like on. Perhaps you will draw a table and a flower, saying that the flower is on the table. So children, usually children who don't want to open their mouth, who have the creative skill of drawing, so they benefit by such by posting such activities. So your class always needs to be a very inclusive class. You need to you need to keep all the students engaged. So at such time, you when students who are interested in drawing will come out. So draw a picture depicting uh, depicting uh, preposition like on or in. So you can just do that. Here you see, here you can also add a media, video or audio instruction. So you can easily, you can also upload a background image. Uh, so you can see, go here and you have the Google search. You just say mm, articles, just say things, playthings. So we can just say playthings. So you have lots of pictures like this. You can just uh, keep something for children to make it to make them feel more excited about the task. and then you have to go to save. So you can choose pictures either from your device or from Google Drive, or from any of these, and then you finally do the save. Never forget to save it, otherwise we don't save it at all. So we have done. So you see how the picture is there. So children get excited with colors and with pictures, and then we save it like this. Today the platform is mine, so I think I can take a lot of time.
Yes, ma'am, you can. You are the only presenter.
I have the advantage of
Yeah,
using,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mm. Sir, I think you can remove me as a co-host because the admissions are obstructing my screen.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, please. So this is this is how we add activities. So you can give a draw activity. You can take children on a field trip also. This going on a field trip is very interesting. You can give a fill in the blank activity. Okay. You can give matching pairs. You also have this 3D Nearpod 3D. That's very very interesting. You might have seen in newspapers where teachers are coming with lot of innovations using uh, this. So this, I wish I could. So have you removed me as a co-host because that's coming in between?
Yes, ma'am, I have withdrawn the permission of co-host.
Okay, okay. Because the participant, the entry of participants is there. So after having done this, you see here, this is very mandatory. Save and go to Nearpod. Click on save and go to Nearpod. Otherwise, you miss out your entire task. All the trouble you took for doing it, it goes waste. So can you see here saving 0 by 12, 5 by 12 here, 10 by 12, almost there. This black one, the black square. That is how our lesson is created using Google Slides. It's almost there. Now you see you got this teach, right? So just click on this teach. Here you have three options. One is the live participation, then you have live plus Zoom, and then the student based. So let us go for a live participation in which I will perhaps involve all of you. And you have to join in using join dot. Please be ready with your mobiles. Join dot. Narendra sir, please put it in the chat box. Join.nearpod.com. This password need not be put because it will be visible on the screen. It is join.nearpod.com. So those of you who have missed taking the code, you need not bother at all because on the left corner, can you see P3T8Y? That is the Nearpod code. It's P3T8Y. Okay. I'm starting the session. I mean, participants, I wait till you all join. Actually, there are different ways of sharing this, but I generally use the code and I generally go for live sessions because that I want to check and see how many are really participating in the class. Um, I believe little in students doing on their own. I'm always there by their side and checking out whether they're doing it or not. So I go for live interactions. And I always ask students to identify themselves. After you go there, you're asked to identify yourself by your name or even by a nickname. So now, because we are teachers, I leave the option to you either to write your name or a nickname. But I strongly insist my children to write their complete name so that I identify them. And the pace of this activity can be controlled by the teacher. Whenever the activity is finished, uh, yeah, the pace can be controlled. As you can see, both on the right and the left center, there are two arrows. So we can use these arrows back and forth in order to move to the activity. This forward and backward button helps us to go from one activity to the other. So shall I? I have only 8 participants. Okay. Um, shall I continue, Narendra sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I go to the slide. As you can see, we get these nouns, and then we get the pronouns, and then we get the adjectives. Well, that is my pet dog, Choco. And now you see here, this is us. This slide is a collaborative board. Would you like to approve students' comment before they are posted? If you say yes, you see they cannot comment. So I prefer this no. Now you can all describe IPL using an adjective or two. You can share your thoughts. I mean, you can share your words. Describe IPL using an adjective or two. Okay, it's so much of attention. Okay, nail biting experience. So Sri Lata says it is full of tension. You do not know who's going to win the match. Many people bet on the matches, including my mom. IPL is an amazing tournament. So amazing is the adjective. Exciting. Yes, Sri Lata says it is both tensionous and also exciting. So Raju sir says it's awesome. Nerve wracking. It is nerve wracking, nail biting. It's a good game for audience to watch cricket. So a good game. Uma Shankar sir says it's a good game. So good is an adjective. Sukanya says it's Indian Premier League. It's very interesting. So she says it's an interesting game. So you see how we have come out with so many adjectives. It showcases talent. Makbul sir says it showcases talent, talented players. So talented players, talented is an adjective. IPL is an interesting league. Yes, interesting. So Sham Kumar sir says it is interesting. Interesting is an adjective. So you see how you can make it uh, engaging to students. So that is why I say Nearpod is an engagement platform. You can engage the students, and even if the students waver, you can do this. Now I would like you to draw something which would depict the preposition on or in. I'm waiting for all the artists to come out with innovation. Yes, Sukanya ma'am has drawn a table and perhaps a book on the table. Uma Shankar sir has drawn a glass. There's water inside the glass, or is it some grape juice, ice cube? Okay. So there's an ice cube and water inside the glass, Uma Shankar sir. And the dog is in the kennel, I suppose. Have I told it correctly, Uma Shankar sir? Is it the dog inside the kennel? Inside the kennel or in the kennel? Okay, so this is how the drawing board is going to appear. So
The mouse
children,
is inside a box.
a mouse is inside the box. Okay, because I interesting.
Sorry.
No, because I have dog. Anything I see, it goes to my. I have two pet dogs in my home. Okay, so
Yes,
anything
ma'am.
I
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
I feel okay.
Actually,
So
I understood the problem, ma'am. We can't manage the things with the mobile.
okay,
I'm
okay,
using
it's
mobile.
okay, it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, sir. So this is how you can make your lessons very collaborative. So you can see here prepositions, the bottle is on the table, the perfume is in the bottle, the flowers are beside the bottle. So this is how I have made Google Slides. I want to take advantage of this session wherein I want to show how Google Slides are also being done. So all this I have done using Google Slides. So Neelu is my pet name, as you know. So Neelu and Choco are friends. They spend the evening at Lakeview, but they had to get back early as it was cloudy. They returned. So you see this and, but, as. So these are all conjunctions. They join. And then these are interjections. Emotional words and cries are interjections. Hark, I need an exclamatory mark. It's your birthday, let's party. Wow, you rock on your birthday dress. What a grand dinner. So this is how you can also make Google Slides and integrate it into your Neopod. And so do you want to leave the session? Then you can say yes. So every session, you can make it either student based or you can have a live session. Now let us go to this lesson in your pod. I have already showed you with this. Now here you see, this is how we make lessons. Add slide. And you first, we will begin by adding a slide. You have here content and activities. So we need to upload. So click to add a title. What title would you like to add? Mm, Anybody can suggest me a title. ELTA. So you can upload files. Or maybe I will take Dr. APJ Kalam. And then you can add a picture. Or I don't want this. Okay, let us take something which I have. So you do like this and don't forget to save and exit. And before that, I want to tell you, this is the theme that we have used. We can change the theme. You can go for maroon, you can go for blue. It is up to you. You can choose any title. But one drawback with this is, suppose you choose one theme, for all the remaining, you get the same theme. You cannot change for each topic different themes. Then the new theme you selected will also modify the other slides you created in the lesson. So do you want to cancel or save? Anyway, it doesn't bother us. So we just save it. Now you can see here the slide is saving. The black one you see, saving slide. Yes, the slide is saved. Now I want all of you to very keenly watch. In between these two, you will, when you keep your cursor, you will find a thin blue streak coming, a thin blue line. And then you have here add slide. In this add slide, you have add content or add activity. So you can add content, and you see you have video, slide, Neopod 3D, simulation, VR field trip, BBC video, sway, slideshow, audio, PDF viewer, web content. You can just add anything to the slide. Suppose you want to add the short life history of Sudha Murthy, you can do that. But I am not going to do that now because I have only 1 hour session. Instead, I'll introduce a game. For example, time to climb. Okay. Ikkada, enter the question. The woman you see in the slide is, and we give an answer option. Let me write. Okay. Sudha Kulkarni Sudha Chandran. So you have to do this, and then you this is the answer. Actually, I thought I should be asking you but I have to add answer, so I did this. That is in case you want the other. You don't want it, you can just do that. And don't forget to save. So we have this activity for this particular slide. You can also, once again, come to this line. Then what you can do is, again, choose a video also. You can choose a video. But I don't want to choose a video because already I've used 100 MB of this Neopod, and I doubt whether it would allow me to use or not. Oh God, did I get back? Yeah. Okay, I've already used 100 MB of space. Actually, it allows only 50 MB of space, but it's been generous enough to, it has already been generous enough to allow me to use it. So once you go to that slide, you see, I'll just close. Yeah, I'll take this. I had taken one Nick slide earlier long back, and let me go to this live participation. And you can see how I have added questions.
From then on, do you decide
So you can also insert a video like that, and you can just stop the video and add an activity there. So that can always be done. Okay. One second. Now let us go to this time to try. You can put any grade that you like. Then you can write the subject. Um, it can be English language arts. And then save and exit. The saving and exit is very important. Otherwise, it doesn't get done. It isn't accomplished. And another thing is, when you get the share option, you not just giving a code, you can also send it to your Google Classroom. That's very, very interesting. If possible, I mean, I have already sent one to our Nalgonda, ELTA Nalgonda Google Classroom. Narendra Reddy sir has opened one classroom, right? So this is taking a lot of time. Shall we wait or proceed to the next? Narendra Reddy sir,
Ma'am,
shall we wait or
you
proceed?
you just proceed, ma'am.
Okay, because I am
Because
conscious of
I
that
think
time.
it will take
Yeah.
time.
So you see here, you just have to do that. You can do a lot according to your imagination and creativity. And then let us go to this Nearpod library. So if you come to the Nearpod library, you have the lessons, the videos, and then you can select a standard or a straight here. You have subjects, or you have like English language arts, math, science, social studies, and all those. Instead, you can go directly here and you can click, let us say, adjectives and search. So you see how many adjectives we have here. There's so many lessons on adjectives. You will find them very, very interesting because it is all designed by experts. So you can choose any of them. See, you have here also grade 3 to 5. But it is like 9 minutes and 44 seconds. So you can go for something, if you have a 45-minute session, 40 minutes of Zoom session, then you can go for a detailed class. Otherwise, you can go for videos, you can just select based on the time, based on the activity, but you need to do a kind of homework, just not put in front of the children and then decide whether to use it or not. You can always pre-check it and then present it. For example, let us go for the short video. It is only 2 minutes and 17 seconds. See here, you have the world of adjectives. So you want to teach it, you can teach it. You go, okay, now I go for student based because you have done many interactions now. See, here when it is student based, they will get joined with this code at join.nearpod.com or in the app. And then you can see here, it is valid from Sunday, October 4th, 2020 until Tuesday, November 3rd. And you have 29 days remaining. So for the student page, you get a different code. And for a live participation, you get a different code. And now you can share it in this Google Classroom. And then I get here, choose a class. And ELTA Nalgonda online course class is already there for us, so we can go there. Sorry. The lesson has more than one active session. What would you like to do? Cancel. So it goes, and if you just look there, you will find in the same lesson I have already sent to ELTA Telangana. So I am not going to, ELTA Nalgonda, so I'm not going to go there again. So this is all about Neopod. This is all about Neopod. So you explore and you will find a lot more interesting things to do. Actually, this climb, that climb is very interesting, but unfortunately, it is taking time to buffer and get back. Otherwise, this is something the children will enjoy a lot. This is time to climb. It is unfortunately not saving the changes. Let us just try one final time. Wow, got it. Teach, live participation. I'll just conclude with this one thing, sir. Please join with this. Please go to join.neopod.com. If you don't get it into your system, this is how it is going to be. At least maybe 1-2 can join, just to get an idea of how this game could be. Narendra Reddy sir, are you joining? Yeah, okay. I'm starting because I have 6 now. So we have the slide. The students are here. Waiting for time to climb. Okay. It is like 0 connected. 1 connected. Yeah, Sukanya has joined. Two are connected. Narendra Reddy sir, I'm happy 30 participants are there today.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate all the participants for being with me. Okay, 3 connected. I wish there's some more.
It's very slow, ma'am. It's not connecting easily.
Okay, okay. Then I'll start. I like the music so much. So this is how we get the points. So Srilata topped with 854 points. Okay. And then the second place is won by Balraju sir with 675 points. Thank you for your participation, dear teachers. Thanks a ton, everybody, for being here for my presentation Nearpod. So please explore. You will find lot more.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for really a great session by you. So I would like to invite one of your student,
Oh.
and right now she is my student.
Okay,
So,
that's.
yeah. So Zeba Gulnaz, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Please give
Hi
some.
Zeba. Hi Zeba. Nice to hear you.
Hi, teacher. It was very pleasant hearing your class, teacher. I was looking forward for your class, teacher.
Thank you so much. How are you doing?
Teacher, I am very fine, teacher. How are you, teacher?
So you're in the able hands of Narendra Reddy sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So that's a big privilege for you.
Yes, ma'am. It's very good privilege. We are lucky to have Narendra Reddy, sir, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please give some reflections on today's class.
Yes, sir. A very pleasant evening to respected teachers and my co-trainee teachers. And I really feel privileged to be given the opportunity to talk about my teacher and the class she taught us today. And I always remember Neela teacher saying that I am not a teacher, I am a learner. I learn with you and along with you. And learning is always a continuous process. So she always used to say this, sir, and that motivated us all. And today learning with the teacher was very privileged, sir, and it was like I was back in my school days, and that was so and that too, today's topic adjectives were very fundamental and yet very basic, sir. Generally we get confused where to use what, but after listening to teacher's class, it was at the rate it was good. We got to understand where to use what, sir. And I am looking forward for many such classes, teacher. So please give us the privilege to learn along with you, teacher. And
You're getting to be a teacher, so you should become one like any one of us.
yes, teacher, sure. You all are my role models, teacher. You, Narendra Reddy sir, and all.
Thank you everybody for being with me. Thank you, Narendra Reddy sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
Abba sir and Balraju sir and all my fellow teachers.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Balraj sir. Balraj sir, are you there? Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Please give reflections. And
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative, pragmatic, and persuasive class on Nearpod. Your ardent and assertive efforts are really appreciable. Your sing-song and ringing voice not only entertained us, but also kept us interested in your class. Hope soon your student becomes your colleague. Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am,
yeah.
and thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you, Enter Nalgonda and IIT.
Thank you, Madhavi ma'am, and thank you, the resource persons, and also all the participants who have participated, and my dear students who have stayed with us. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow, I'll give you the poster. I'll send you the poster regarding next session. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for having a wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you.